Hello there. Hi once again. How do you feel? It's May. It's spring. It's brighter. Things are getting better. And even if you're in a place where you don't feel like that, I'm just here to encourage you that they will get better. So welcome to Me with Margaret. My name is Margaret Taribo, and this is a platform where we motivate, educate, and engage one another, especially for people of color, for people from our community. It's about engagement. It's about promoting well-being. It's about, thinking about things that will make us better, not just for ourselves, but for our families. So I want to welcome you once again to this platform where we talk about every and any topic. Good to see you once again. And if you have not, please, I'd like you to subscribe, like, and share. And for those of you that have already done this, I want to say a very, very, very big thank you. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep liking. Welcome to Me with Margaret. We're looking at authentic me. Authentic, being real, being true, being me. As I journey through life, building my family, my career, my business, and even navigating society, I often ask myself, which me am I projecting? Which me is relevant to the situation? Now, the culture in Africa where I was raised is very different from the UK where I was born and I'm currently living. I have to constantly reflect on what it means to be real, be true. How do I navigate my expectations in a world that has its own expectations, who think you should be or conform in order to fit in appropriately? It's a battle, it's a challenge I go through every day. And I'm very sure that you have that same situation. Now, there was a story that went viral early last month of a job seeker who had applied for a job at a popular hotel, only to find out that the grooming policy of that job did not allow for Afro hairstyles. Unlike many others who just let this slide, this young man requested and complained. He wrote a letter of complaint to his MP, and this policy was addressed, in quote. Now, the hotel management apologized and they updated the policy. But that's just a one-off. That's just one in so many. So unfortunately, not everybody has the will or the resources or the resilience to escalate this kind of issues, of stereotypes, to the right quarters. And not all organizations respond. That's the truth. And even if they respond, how appropriately do they respond? I remember several years ago, on so many occasions, when my daughter complained so many times about the school policy and how that policy discriminated against her and her friends of the same color because of their hairstyle, either with the way the braids were or the extensions that they use as a black girl. And she had to make sure to fit in, because that is what the school expected, so that she wouldn't be excluded. Even though I didn't like what was going on or what I was hearing, I really didn't understand it. I didn't understand the impact it was having on her self-esteem and her confidence and her mental well-being as a young black teenager. Now, this is big. It's just now that I'm thinking about all these things and the things that are going on a daily basis. It makes you wonder how many workplaces, how many schools, how many social clubs, or even religious institutions have discriminated against and undermined the self-esteem of individuals, of men, of women, of girls, with such discriminatory policies. It might be written or unwritten. How many times have we had to state a little white lie on our resumes to conform with society's, expectations? Let me give you an example. When you have to make your name sound British, you're called Chukudili and you call Dilly or Dolly, Chukudolly, or you've got to go your or Lola, just in order to get a job, to change your name or not use your African name or your cultural name. It's a bad thing. I would like to think that the world continues to make the progress in dealing with stereotypes. I would like to think that. But there will always be a situation. There will always be occasions that remind us that we have a long way to go. We can only win. Listen to this. We can only win by having the strength to be authentic, to be real, to be genuine, to be original, to be true. We need to be proud of who we are and what we want to become. And we can only do that when we're confident, and we can do it if we have the support that we need from others like us. Everyone is entitled to fundamental human rights, regardless of gender, race, color, or age. Now, like that gentleman that I mentioned or I referenced just before now, we need to speak up. We need to speak up as much as it is in our power to do so. Whether you're a child or an adult, but it's got to be done respectively. It's got to be done assertively. Also, do not apologize for being different. When you meet resistance, keep going and hope for a better future. I want to leave you with this quote, and it's from Coco Chanel. In order to be irreplaceable, you must always be different. Don't apologize for being different. God bless you. I'll see you next time.